nation. Our story. Our story. That's right. And I'm with Spicy Girl and that Mother Moon. La Familia. My Thor and a Quiet Q. Super Hood. Omar. On the grill. And the B-Lot. 3 amigos. 4 brothers. Mr. Nicely Seasoned. What's the mariachis without Senor Raider? Representing just like the beginning Oakland Raider. Darlene and the Raider home. What about Little Chucky Grooted, my boss. Black Eyes. We're tailgaters. And it began on an autumn day. Right here in the OAK. California dreaming in that golden state. Alameda County right here in the Bay. And you could find me on that east side, yo. Representing that east side, oh. But no matter what, we represent the shield. Just like Anna in the band club Emery. Dedicated to the nation. Our story, our story. Dedicated to the nation. Our story, our story. Dedicated to the nation. Our story, our story. Raider Nation. Our story, our story. Yo, representing silver and the black, Mr. Matter of Fact, yo, is here. Without showing any pity from Oakland to Los Angeles to Vegas, all the way to Mexico City. And I represent that nation. Our story, our story. Yes, I represent the nation. Our story, our story. Yes, I represent that nation. Our story. Raider Nation. Our story. Right. Yo, this is my story and I represent it with the pride and the poise commitment to that excellence I represent with noise. This is how I do it, the silver and the black, and I come into the tag and I represent it matter of fact. And I'm cruising around with Hollywood Raider all around the town, and I just found out Raider Savage on the interstate. Raider de la Baja, yeah, orale. So get over here, cause we representing now. And that I don't win as a pirate. The I don't win as a breeze. The I don't win as a rain. Dedicated to the nation. Our story, our story. Dedicated to the nation. Our story, our story. Dedicated to the nation. Our story, our story. Raider Nation. Our story, our story. Yo, representing silver and the black, Mr. Matter of Fact, yo, is here. Without showing any pity from Oakland to Los Angeles to Vegas, all the way to Mexico City. And I represent that nation. Our story. Yes, I represent the nation. Our story. Yes, I represent that nation. Our story. Raider Nation. That's right, Mr. Matter of Fact is here.
What is up, Raider Nation? I am here. You guys scoot over a little bit. Get all up in here.
What's up, Raider Nation?
What is up? Welcome to For Life, Our Raider Story. I'm your host, Spicy Raider Girl, and I am here with Arizona Raider Nation, live in Arizona. And we have 2 guests with us today to talk about Arizona Raider Nation. And you know what? I just said that like 5 times. That was not an accident, because tonight's drinking game alert is Arizona Raider Nation. So drink. If you're old enough to drink, drink. If you don't drink, toke. And if you don't do either one, you better twerking. So gentlemen, introduce yourselves and tell us about Arizona Raider Nation.
First and foremost, thank you so much for
Of course. Yes, thank you.
I'm Jerry, Jerry Rosas. I help run the club. We just recently went into the Arizona Raider Nation media. This is Jonathan, Jay.
Hey everybody, Jaxn here, and yes, we are in Scottsdale, Arizona on the podcast, so just stay tuned.
Absolutely, and we're both part of the leadership team. At Arizona Raider Nation, we don't believe in titles.
Okay.
We never have. It's just one of those things where I think it gets blown up. People really want to be called something.
Okay.
When we started in 2010, we decided no titles.
Oh, I love it. Okay. Just a leadership team. I love that. Okay, so it's not a everyone's equal. Everyone's is just part of the Arizona Raider Nation.
Yeah, absolutely.
I love that.
We just saw that need to. Let's keep everybody the same.
Okay, very nice.
It's also not only just that we don't have leadership positions, it's also that people saw a need to be filled. And
Okay.
they jumped right in. Just
Yeah.
like me, I'm with the travel team. That's what we initially call it. The team. But we travel to Oakland, all around the states, just to watch the games. We just follow the Raiders.
Yeah, so tell us. I know you're from Oakland, California. You're from out here in Arizona. So how did you become a Raiders fan?
Great story. So, as a young kid, my my uncle was in the Marine Corps.
Okay.
And he was stationed all throughout California. And my dad was more of a bookworm. He tried to get me into sports, but he wasn't really the one to do it. So it was my uncle.
Turn it up. Keep going. Keep going. I'm going to turn up the volume.
Absolutely. It was my uncle that came back from the Marine Corps. I'm 5-6 years old, and he goes, "You're a Raiders fan." So when your Marine uncle tells you what to do, you do it. And ever since, Raider tattoos and everything, here I am.
All right, here he is. So at 5 years old, you didn't have a choice.
I didn't have a choice, and I'm glad I didn't.
All right. We did turn up the volume. We are in a live bar, so hopefully you can hear us. You should be able to hear us, I think, if we're maybe just the microphone's closer to our faces.
Sounds good.
So tell us about how you became a Raider fan.
Well, I was born and raised in Oakland, California. 1968, came to Arizona in the 80s, about that time frame. But ever since we were young kids, it was always Raiders, A's, Warriors.
Hey.
You know, we grew up all over the
town business.
Yeah, exactly. Town business. Even though we were so young, we took the bus everywhere. We took BART everywhere. You know, of course, I went to Hawthorne Elementary. For all of you who know about that place, we would just like jump up the fence, go hop on the bus, go take the BART, go to the city for a day or just hang around like little kid stuff. We did stuff like that all the time.
Definitely.
I got all my cousins there, aunts and uncles. Love the town. I miss it. I go back as often as I can. And it's all Raiders.
All Raiders. And I'm just going to say, I'm admiring your shirt here.
Thank you.
Like, this might be the favorite outfit that I've seen on our show. If you can't see it, it says Oakland, California. He's got straight out of Oakland.
Right there.
He's got
Oakland.
Oaktown. I mean, look, I'm just saying, if this comes up missing, he knows where to look.
Oh, yeah. Take a look at the back, too. Can you see the back?
Nice. There you go.
Our patch. We've sold patches, and they're like all around the place. We've seen them in the Far East, and we've seen them all the way in Europe.
Yeah,
wow. Our patch is everywhere.
That is so great. That is so great. So, if you're just joining us, we are here with the Arizona Raider Nation. So you released some news today about, where the watch parties are going to happen and things. That's exciting. So you want to tell us a little bit about where, if you're local to Arizona or if you just come out,
very exciting.
Find these guys.
Absolutely. Well, first of all, we got to give credit where credit is due. We got to shout out Puro Cigar Bar in Chandler. They're our family. I office out of there. It's our headquarters for the last 3-4 years.
Okay.
They've been nothing but great to us. The opportunity came at the end of this season. Riot Hospitality Group approached us and said, "Hey, we're in the nightclub district. We're in the bar district in Old Town Scottsdale. You guys got to come here and make this your headquarters, and we'll just blow this out the water."
Nice.
So the negotiations started, and we started going back and forth with our leadership team and then with Riot, and here we are. So right now we're at one of their restaurants that they own in the Scottsdale Fashion Square Mall area.
Yeah, that's great. I must say, I have a little envy. I'm from Oakland, and I feel so abandoned. Like, we don't have anywhere to watch the game anymore. It feels like I might have to come to Arizona just to have a place to watch the game.
Anytime.
Thank you. Check it out. It's the Riot House. Look online. I was looking there earlier. It's beautiful. It looks like somewhere I definitely want to be hanging out. You know what would be cool for like Sunday night football or Monday night football, because it's got that like club loungy vibe to it or something like that.
Yeah, it does. It has plenty of booths, and it is definitely a nightclub atmosphere where there'll be bottle service, live DJs. The game will obviously be on full sound, and then the DJ will take it over during the commercials.
All right, listen, I'm selling my tickets to the actual game, and I'm coming here.
Hey, everybody's welcome. One of the things, that I'll address that we get a little flack on is that we've been a 21 and over club.
Okay.
The cigar bar was 21 and over. Riot House is going to be 21 and over, but that doesn't mean that we don't do things for families, charitable events, Phoenix Children's Hospital, Boys and Girls Club, things of that nature we try to be really involved in.
Nice.
Just, at our watch parties, they are 21 and over.
Okay. All right. Good to know. So I just want to say what's up to some people here in the chat line. We have Mother Moon, of course, Mr. Robert Vega, Chucky Stuggs,
There you go.
Raiders Squid, Omar from the B-Lot crew, Raider Steve, Jax from out there in Las Vegas, Raider Travis, what is up? And the Executioner. There's so many, and if I missed you, I'm sorry. I was reading the comments quick, but thank you for joining us. So tell me a little bit about I guess you spoke on the travel club a little bit. Tell us some stories about how like maybe some of like just your greatest experiences is in to start with. We'll go with Oakland. Some epic Oakland travel
Oh my God! Well, you guys all know about what is that? Motel 8 right down the street from the stadium. Oh, good Lord! Yeah, the barbecues, the drinks, taking care of the fire department. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Good job, you guys. Yeah.
Nice.
Then going up to the tailgate, we were there, and oh my God, yeah, it's exactly. If you walk on to like the parking lot with like a case, hey, you hand them out, you got friends for life.
Oh yeah, right.
That's how it's always been.
Yeah.
You may not even know the people you walk up like Raiders, and they're like, here, have a steak.
Yes, yes, yes.
The last time we were there, I got served lobster.
Oh wow!
Yeah, they were boiling
Whose
lobster
tailgate
and
was
everything. Yeah, this was oh my God, this was the last game, and that was unbelievable.
Nice.
I was like, you guys got lobster? Yep, bring it on.
I love it.
But,
I love it.
We took tons of pictures. We made our video there for Oakland, the final game. It's on our website. You can watch it. It's
tell them your website.
Yeah, Arizona Raider Nation on YouTube channel. You'll see it on there, and you'll see all the videos. We got about 20 something videos, I think. But yeah, we're always, every time we travel, you'll see us on the sidelines. We got lights, cameras, boom mics, everything. We're out there. We try and we create a lot of content.
Nice.
So people can see, like everyday people can see, these are the Raiders. You go out there, you have a great time.
I love that. And that's why we started this channel as well. We want to keep that Oakland, not only try to keep the tradition alive, but to really show people who maybe didn't have the opportunity to see how we do it out in Oakland.
Definitely. And as I seen you guys take off on your channel and what you're doing and what everybody else is doing with you, definitely much respect for what you guys are doing.
Thank you. Yeah, we try. We figured they were leaving, but we still got to keep keep a little bit of that Oakland vibe, and show people what they missed. They didn't get a chance to go.
I'm so interested in seeing what the tailgate's going to look like up there.
Me too.
Oh, that's going to be something there.
Yeah, I'm interested to see that as well. We won't be able to. We'll be tailgating, but we won't be able to bring the tailgate like we're used to doing.
Oh, yeah.
And I can bring maybe my keg and my platter of food on Southwest Airline. I don't know how they're gonna.
Yeah, it's gonna be very surprising or very curious to see how they're gonna do it. I mean, we got an email late last year about a survey about parking for PSL holders.
Yeah. As
a club, we're PSL holders, and just what they're going to do, it's going to be interesting to see what we're going to be able to do to tailgate.
Right.
Otherwise, if it's going to be really, really few and selective, we might just end up tailgating at the craps table and pool.
Where is that?
Going in the pool parties.
Right.
Or playing some craps before the game, or hopefully we'll work something out and we'll be able to tailgate properly.
Hopefully we'll work something out. Yeah, I was talking, there was an episode we had recently, and I was like, is that something we're willing to give up, or do we really got to figure that out? And the consensus is it's like we're trying to really figure that out.
Absolutely. And we're willing to collaborate with anybody out there along with yourselves. You guys, let's put some ideas on the table and let's rock this out.
Oh, wow. Look at that service. I love it.
They're on it.
Look, he didn't even have to ask.
They're called Hospitality Group. Riot Hospitality Group.
Yeah, do you want to, since you mentioned them, why don't you I know you mentioned some of their properties. What are some of the other properties they have with that?
It's really cool. So we're at Cut and Chop House right now, which is a really popular burger shop and steakhouse. They also have Riot House, which is our headquarters. They also own El Jefe, which is in the nightclub district next door to Riot House. Dirk's Bentley, they also own Dirk's Bentley Whiskey Row, which is really popular country western bar.
Yeah, is it named after the singer?
It is.
Okay.
Yeah, it's his concept bar.
Nice.
It's really nice in there, actually. And word is that it's a Bronco bar across from Riot House. So you know there's going to be some battles going on.
Is he from there? Dirk's Bentley from there? Is that why?
I'm not too sure, but he has whiskey rows all over the country.
Okay, so we're going to have to take that over, though, right?
He's from Nashville.
Oh, from Nashville?
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like Raider Nation has to take that over.
Absolutely, 100%. And us moving in across the street at Riot House, and it's called Riot House, what can go wrong?
What can go wrong? Cheers to that.
Salud. Cheers, we got to get you a beer. I don't like you saluting with water.
So do you have anything planned for this upcoming season in terms of away games?
Yeah, so we're looking at that right now. Jay does a lot of our media with photography and video, but as part of the leadership team, he also takes on the head role of kind of spearheading travel.
Okay.
So we got to kind of take turns because we can't all be gone at the same time.
Okay.
But we would like to. We're going to take club members or anybody that wants to join here in Phoenix. You don't have to be a club member. Anybody can come. But we'll arrange group rates, flight rates, and just kind of see if we can all sit together if they're going to allow a lot of fans in.
Okay. And you're talking about going to the away games, meaning not in Las Vegas, or both?
So we usually go to 1 or 2 away games
Okay.
as a club, and
Okay.
then we go to a lot of home games as well.
Okay.
So as a leadership team, we take turns alternating who stays here, hosts the watch parties.
Got
who
it.
Goes.
Right.
And
Okay.
we do a pretty good job to mix it up.
Okay. Perfect. And you're a PSL holder, correct?
I am.
How many tickets do you have?
Is my girlfriend watching? 3 that she knows of.
3.
Sorry, Maria, I love you.
3. Okay. So maybe if
that
you need
part out.
tickets, and he has to be one of the people to stay back and host the party in Arizona, you might want to make friends with this guy. I'm just saying.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. I know. I'm a PSL holder too. And people want the tickets, and I was like, I'll hook you up a little bit, but we got to make some money back. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, just on certain games.
It's true, and that it was that when this whole thing started, people didn't understand that the PSL is completely different than the season ticket.
Right.
And those out that understand it, that still want to hook up, it's kind of it's kind of difficult to even entertain that. It's like, guys, my face value says X, but it's really Y.
Right.
So-
This is what I'm saying. So everybody already knows this. Maybe you can go with this one. Your quote unquote hookup will be you won't have to pay the service fees,
right.
but the going rate. That could still save you easily $50, sometimes
At
$100,
least.
sometimes
At
depending
least.
on where the ticket is. So there's your hookup.
Yes.
The hookup is you don't have to pay the service fee.
Arizona Raider Nation.
Arizona
PSL.
Raider Nation,
Hold
PSL.
the roads. Good stuff.
Yes, definitely. We have a new couple new people in here. Raider Pac was up. Demon King, Darth Raider. They're all sending some love. We just here chilling out. Let me ask you guys a question. Let me ask you particularly, since you're from Oakland.
Thank you.
How did you feel about the move?
Oh, wow.
I put you on the spot.
Yeah, you sure did, because when people ask me that, like at work
Yeah.
or even around town, they know exactly how I answer. It's loud and very, very mad.
Yeah. Oh, by the way,
know.
so on YouTube, you can't cuss. So if
Oh,
you want to
yes.
use tuck rule instead of the F word,
Oh, exactly.
Boom.
Oh, yeah. I'll maintain this time. But no, initially, when they moved away the first time, that was really like a gut punch.
yeah.
Now the second time, it's like another stab in the back.
Yep.
But, you got to stay positive. You got
Yeah.
to stay positive for everybody, because the younger fans are going to look up to the older fans and see how we react.
Yeah.
If we get mad and upset, start throwing things, then they're going to start doing that too. And we don't want that. We want people to show up. We want them to see how we act at home games.
Right.
Like with the tailgates, how we treat everybody. Everybody's great to each other. When I hear these stories about, well, there's always fights going on, I'm like,
No.
not all the time.
No.
Like I saw
Yeah.
somebody showed up with a different team jersey, and everybody said, hey, maybe you don't want to go into the stadium with that jersey on. They didn't grab him, throw him away. They asked him nicely.
No, yeah, I think the Raiders have kind of a bad reputation, because if you've ever been to an Oakland tailgate,
Oh, yes.
like you said early on, people will give you a beer. People
Oh,
will give
yeah.
you lobster.
Oh,
Apparently,
exactly.
I never got lobster, but I'm just saying. No.
Oh, exactly.
We did though. Our Omar, part of our cast, he does do a gator, a smoked gator, and
Oh,
it's
my
delicious. So I think he does it every year. It's usually for the Kansas City game. So if he manages to do that in Vegas, make sure you come find
Oh,
us.
of course,
Come
yes,
find
invite
us.
We'll be there. Yeah, and it's just been a really great time. Going to all the games, and just we've been to Vegas already a number of times.
Yeah.
We've had our own little watch parties up there. At the what's that? The beer garden? Was that place?
Right, the beer garden,
Yeah, at the beer garden at the Paris, and
Okay.
we drew a lot of people there as well, and you could see our video on that situation as well. Here we go.
Were you guys out there for the home opener that nobody could go to?
Yes, we actually did. We were out there. It was, the electric was still, the air was still electrified, I think. Even though we couldn't go to the game,
Yeah.
we got burnt out on our tickets that we paid for, and Vegas was still electric.
It
really
was,
a
it
sight to
was.
see.
I was out there. Where were you when the kickoff actually happened?
So we were at Top Golf next to the MGM
Okay,
Grand.
all right. Was it with Vera Crosby? Was she-
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
awesome. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. So we co-hosted that event. It was a great success. It was a lot of people, a lot of fun, great atmosphere. just couldn't say enough about it.
Yeah, no, I missed that event. I actually missed all the events because I personally wanted to be at the stadium,
Yeah.
even though I couldn't go in. And I understand what you're saying. I felt some sort of way about it. I was not happy about the move either, but I did get emotional, like with the flyover
Right.
and just being out there and just seeing everything that happened. I can't explain it, but it had some sort of feeling.
Completely agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I during that first home game, I walked out because I went to go check out the Raider Image store, and I walked out. And I could see somebody, one lone tent, and they were doing a barbecue.
Ah.
And so I walked over, and I was like, "This is cool. I got to say hi." Who was brave enough to do this tailgate? And it was Dave from Oakland,
Oh, okay.
the guy we saw over there. He was like he's the musician guy, and he was playing his music all nice and loud, and he was over there by himself, him in his little tent. They were doing their own little smoke, and I was like, "Dude, it's so hot here. Give me a water."
leave it to somebody from Oakland to be out there tailgating, right?
Exactly. Yeah, 'cause we know how to do it.
We do. We know how to do it, and I will say, like, it's hard to tell how it will be now, but I really hope that we still do it that way. I know there's going to be challenges, but I mean, we're Raider Nation. I mean, we're known for the tailgates. I mean, I think you would agree with this. There is no better tailgate in all of football.
Absolutely not. No better tailgate. We'll find a way to make it work. We'll work it out some way, somehow. And just to circle back real quick before we move on.
Of course.
I mean, my experiences in Oakland at the tailgates, going as a little kid with my uncles, my brother, with friends and family. And then people, to Jay's point, being so welcoming. It's, how I met Yvonne at G Squad, how I met La Familia Tailgaters.
Yeah. That's our home tailgate.
Absolutely. Those guys welcome me with open arms. Mike Madrid and all those guys.
Hey, Big Mike, what's
up?
up?
So for me, just to be walking around and be welcomed with open arms and then becoming part of the family, part of the Raider Nation.
Yeah.
You just can't speak to it. You have to experience it.
You can't.
And nobody will experience it again.
No, never. Right.
Also, we got invited to the bike ride that Marshawn Lynch was doing in downtown Oakland.
Oh, nice.
He welcomed us. Yeah, that was awesome.
So did you hear Marshawn Lynch just announced he's doing a whole thing for the home opener weekend? I believe it's the home opener weekend, or I assume it is. I think it said September 21st through 3rd. So he said he's going to bring town business to Las Vegas.
As he would.
Said with parties and pool parties and DJs and who knows what else.
The town.
Maybe Mama Lynch will come too. So let me ask you. I think us Oakland people feel. Oh, sorry. Let me ask you. My bad. Us Oakland people feel some. Yeah, give me the mic. We feel some kind of way about the Raiders leaving. Probably we're a little more upset than most. How did you feel about it, not being from Oakland?
Well, yeah, I get it. And mine's not going to be the popular answer, because I'm born and raised in Phoenix, been a Raider fan all my life, been a season ticket holder in Oakland the last 5 years. So to me, it was a 4-hour flight, not even a 2-hour flight, excuse me. I didn't get that. I wasn't born in California. I wasn't born in the Bay Area. Much respect, of course. But I definitely love the Oakland vibe, the Coliseum. But when the opportunity arose we're finally going to get our own new stadium in Las Vegas, which is, my girlfriend and I, Maria's personal playground. We love to go a lot.
Okay.
What could be better? Raiders, Vegas?
Okay.
1-hour flight or 4-hour drive?
Yeah.
I mean, it's just the best of both worlds.
All right. Yeah, that's the different opinion than mine.
I know.
No, and it's okay. I'm just curious because I've actually, I like to hear everyone's opinion about how it happened. I personally am still trying to get over it.
Of course.
And I'm doing my best.
Of course.
And I will say, and I don't have anything, I don't have any issues with Las Vegas. It's not about that. Right. I'm just gonna miss what I'm used to. Like you said, La Familia tailgaters. Like the motorhome's gone now.
Right.
That's the end of such an era. So I'm really for me, it wasn't about they're moving per se. I would have loved for them to do something in Oakland, but it's really about all those things that I've grown up doing my entire life that won't exist anymore.
Right.
So for me, I'm still kind of dealing with that aspect of it.
Absolutely. And you know what? People that understand that and understand that point of view actually get it. You get the naysayers, you get the bloggers out there that they just want to cause friction and talk a lot of crap. They're not real. To me, that's not Raider Nation. Raider Nation is about embracing everybody's point of views, respecting them, and let's go freaking get these W's on the field together, right?
Right. I'm glad you say that. I'm glad you appreciate my opinion because,
Absolutely.
we get a lot of hate sometimes because people like, if you're not full in, then you're not a real Raider. And it's like, well, just hear where we're coming from.
100%.
You know what I mean? And Travis just said it's September 10th through 13th that Beast Mode will be in Vegas. So I'm assuming maybe that's a telltale sign. Maybe he knows more than us, and maybe that's the weekend of the home opener. So book your
Nice.
flights now.
Absolutely. Love it.
Book your flights now before they get too expensive. I don't know, digress a little bit here. Oakland people, if you want, let's book Jet X Suite. It's semi-private. We can get like 20 of us on the same flight, and we can have like a mobile party in the sky for the home opener. And quite honestly, it's not that much more expensive. It's super convenient, and we could just make it like the motorhome in the sky.
Sounds like a party.
Right? So tell me some stories, like some memories, some real like iconic things that have kind of happened that stand out to you.
Man, just going to Oakland and just the giddiness of waking up here in Phoenix on a Friday morning and catching like an 8 a.m. flight to Oakland, right? And landing and having other Raider fans on your flight. The party starts there.
Yeah.
And the party starts at the airport here as a traveler, going to Oakland.
And there's a big base, Raider Nation.
Arizona here, I mean, Phoenix area, the Phoenix Valley, everybody knows Scottsdale, Tempe, Mesa. We call it Phoenix Valley. It's huge. I mean, there's Raider fans everywhere. We run into them everywhere.
Oh yeah, we have a good story about one of the flights back.
Really
Oakland.
quickly.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Just in case you forgot, we're here with Arizona Raider Nation, and that's our drinking game for tonight. If you don't drink token, if you don't do either one, you better be twerking. Now tell me.
Yeah, one of the great stories we have was when my sister and I flew out of here from Phoenix going back to Oakland. And as soon as we got to the airport, everywhere you could see black shirts, all Raider fans. And as soon as we walked through the restaurant area, people started picking up Raiders. And you can hear it everywhere. And it continued on to the plane because even the pilot came back to say hi to us. He had a little Raider pin on his shirt.
Nice.
Yeah, and then we were there. We went with some guys out of Texas, Callie Mark, Raider Homer. We had everybody on the flight with us, and we took tons of pictures. And it was just great because everywhere from front to back, you had Raider fans. And when we got up into the air, everybody started again, Raiders! And it was such a great feeling because we're flying with family.
Yeah. Well, that's something to look forward to, I guess, from our aspect, because I mean, we do travel to a lot of away games, but it's more spread out in days that people fly and the different flights and stuff. So maybe we can start, as Oakland fans, start arranging something like that, because that honestly sounds awesome.
It sure was awesome. And we're looking forward to doing a lot more traveling as well, because we had plans on going to London, but that all fell through because of the situation going on now.
Yeah.
But we've seen some of the away games that are coming up, and we definitely know that Dallas is definitely on the list.
Seems like a lot of people are going to Dallas. I'm personally myself looking forward to New York.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
perfect.
and New York.
Perfect. We'll see you there.
That'd be great.
No, absolutely. And you know what? And it's not like I want to be Mr. Advocate for Vegas, but I'm just looking forward to the future, right?
Of course.
And I think, to your point earlier, Raider Nation is worldwide. Even if you can't get a ticket to a game, let's say even if I can't go to my own game, I sell them or I give them to family or whatever, I'd still go hang out in Vegas for a Raiders game.
We might do that too. Yeah.
During the summer, there's awesome pool
because
parties.
The tickets are going to pay for our trip.
Exactly. So Vegas, nice dinner. Maybe go to a hockey game. Maybe go to a UFC fight.
Yeah.
If God willing, everything's open again.
Right.
It seems to be trending that way.
Right.
People that can't actually go to the game or couldn't secure a ticket, why not still go to Vegas and party it up?
Right. True. Very true. Like you said, catch a show. Yeah. And still there's plenty of watch parties. I just want to shout out Tommy Rockers while we're here, because Tommy Rockers has been very generous to us. We broadcast their live all the time.
Very
so if you can't score a ticket to the game, make sure you go over to Tommy Rockers and hang out with Donna and Tommy out there and Darlene and the homies and everybody. So that's always a good time.
I've only been there once. I apologize. I promise we're going to go much more. But I had a great time. It was awesome.
Yeah, it was. And they're so generous and welcoming. And I mean, they really make us feel welcome there as Raider Nation.
Absolutely.
You know, in fact, it was even a Dolphins bar. They kind of got the boot.
Oh yeah, gotta go.
They gotta go. Sorry. Raider Nation's in town. Raider Nation's in town.
That's awesome.
So sorry I'm not able to read all the comments here, and I know there's some other people. Frankie, little Ethan, Raider Scream, all of you has joined. Thank you for joining. What's up, fam? We appreciate all of you. Yeah, do you know what Jack Kenna? Are they here for you?
Jack Kenna? I'd have to see it.
What is up? Autumn Abyss, hey, and Chucky Stugs, Beverly, thanks again.
Hi, Beverly.
Yeah, well, I met up with her 2 days ago.
She's amazing.
I think it was 2 days ago. Her and her husband took me out to dinner. So thank you for that.
Very
So
nice.
generous. Always support Chucky Slugs. Chucky Slugs.
Absolutely.
They're good people.
And that continues on for a great thing. The people you meet at a tailgate in Oakland, you know, you never know where they're going to be from. They could be from overseas.
Right.
They could be even from your hometown. That's what happened to us. We met people there like, oh, you're from Arizona? Where? Like,
Yeah.
oh, we're from this part of town. Like, I live right down the street. You know, you never know who you're going to meet at a game. You know, you just got to go out there and see.
Yeah, definitely. And it does really become this small world and this family. And I mean, you don't really know until you know.
Absolutely.
You know, when like you spoke on it earlier, when people come, they think Raider Nation is all these big, bad, rough and tough. By the way, I like that reputation. I'm not mad at it.
Oh yeah, if they want to believe it, I'll let them believe it.
I'll let them believe it.
You
Once you
know.
get in, you know it's different.
No, absolutely, because you know you're in a Raiders jersey, a Raiders hat, sunglasses, outside of my work, you know, attire.
Yeah,
I kind of embrace that.
I love it.
I'm like, if you want to believe it, I'll let you believe it.
Right? I'm right there with you. I'm
Right.
right. I kind of feel like I can like strut around with a little more confidence. Like no one gonna mess with us.
Raider Nation, baby.
You know, they don't want to get quote unquote shanked.
Exactly. But you know what? To me, if it's such a what do you call it? It's such a stereotype that if you're gonna believe it, let's embrace that stereotype, but then let you see for yourself
Yeah.
that it's not true.
Right.
By
right.
doing
right.
what we're doing, being active in our community, being able to negotiate with places like Riot Hospitality Group to let's take Raider Nation experience and let's elevate it.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Let's see,
Yeah.
let people from the outside looking in saying, "Wow, they're actually having fun."
Right.
You know?
Right.
So it's easy. Let's just do it.
It's easy. Let's just do it. Just do it. And really quickly, I just want to do a little plug here. If you want, we still have until Friday. We have the giveaway going on for the stadium tour that will be happening on April 13th. All donations will go to Nasili's Fight. You'll be touring with myself, Mother Moon, Mighty Thor, the Ice Mob, Mob Boss and his wife, Raider at Black Ice, and Dirty Jers. So hit that super chat button if you want to enter. It's $10 per entry. And if you win, obviously you can come on the tour with us. It also comes with a drink voucher, and everyone that I just named is going to throw in some swag as well. And we will be announcing the winner this Friday, the 26th, I believe the date is, 6 p.m. live from Allegiant Stadium. So if you want to donate and you want to enter, $10 goes to Nasili's Fight. That's the Tuiasa Sopo family. And if you can't make it and you just want to donate $1, $2, every little bit helps. And we'll be presenting that to them on May 15th in Las Vegas for the live event.
That's really awesome. With that said, then Arizona Raider Nation Media and Fan Club will buy $100 worth of tickets.
Oh, wow.
Let's do it.
Thank you
Great
so
cost.
much. That is so generous of you. That was not planned, folks.
Not at all. But after hearing that, and I saw a little bit about it, but you know we're all so busy.
Yeah.
But hearing that right now, absolutely, it's a no-brainer. $100.
Wow. Thank you so much. Thank you, Arizona Raider Nation, for the $100 donation. That's incredible. Thank you, guys. So tell me a little bit about this awesome helmet we have here. I mean, that thing is legit. Like, did somebody actually wear that? That thing looks legit.
Yeah, it's one of the authentic helmets that I picked up from everybody's favorite store, the Raider Image. But we went ahead and we went a little further. We put all the stickers to make it as authentic as possible. So you see on the let's switch a little light here. You can see all the stickers on that.
I see
And
the
also on the
12 on
front.
there. The quarterback helmet. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. And you see, like, on the bumpers, these are all raised. The images are all raised. We got that from, I believe his name was Sean Chappell. Right there, and see in the front. Also right there. change out the grill, of course, because it needs to look mean and nasty, just like we are. And of course, I just throw in like dark shaded visors, and we have our Raider helmet. It comes up. We always have it on display at the bar, and everybody's always wanting to come over and say, "Can I put it on? Can I put it on?"
Is it heavy?
You know, it's heavy.
Can
here.
I feel it?
Yeah,
I don't
here.
think I've actually held a helmet. Not a real one.
Yeah, not bad.
Everybody always wants to take a picture with it.
It's front
Obviously,
heavy, yeah.
It's awesome. We even have some people that put it on. And with the last year, of course, we sanitize it. Jay does a really good job.
Okay.
But if you want to put that bad boy on and take a picture with it, by all means, Jay always sanitizes it properly.
Yes, please.
It's definitely one of the things of our parties.
So our viewers want to know, Stabler or Gannon?
Stabler.
There you go. I don't think I don't think neither one wore the black, but right, they didn't have that. They didn't have
No,
that.
he didn't. But
It looks like a newer one, but we're gonna go with Stabler. So it's the snake right here, the snake's
Exactly.
helmet. That's awesome. I will definitely be trying that on. I wasn't gonna ask, but since you offered,
Yeah, everybody asks.
what's that?
Yeah, everybody does ask. It's
Everyone
good.
does ask.
Yeah,
And-
you know,
and
because
you-
it brings them a little bit closer.
Yeah, yeah. You know, I don't know that I've ever held an authentic helmet. It's like it's front heavy, but it's actually pretty light in the back. But it's kind of like front heavy.
Yeah, this is one of the last versions they put out. Now they got the new what do they call the one with the little big padding in the front? I forgot what it's called.
Yeah.
The concussion-proof helmets.
Okay. That's like the detail in it up close. You can really see like the silver speckles and stuff.
Oh yeah.
It's really nice. It's really nice. Yeah, I'm gonna try that. And you brought your camera, so I can get like a legit photo.
There you go. I sure
This is not
can.
an iPhone photo. This is
Oh
legit.
no.
You
See,
rocking with the Sony,
We're
y'all.
rocking Sonys out here, baby.
Arizona Raider Nation Media. There you go. I use the same cameras, so
Oh really?
we'll have to
Nice, nice.
collaborate sometime.
Oh, there
If
you
we're
go.
ever at a home game together, or if we both travel to the same
There we
game,
go.
we'll have to collaborate.
Of course.
We won't talk too much camera stuff. I go
yeah.
on forever.
Yeah, we sure.
He's like, give me the
Jay,
mic.
in our club chat, our leadership chat, will go on for hours.
Oh yeah, we have so much fun with our iPhones.
Yeah, it's one of those things. It's like when you got it, like I don't know what men compare cars or something. You know, it's like you got, well, what's yours? Well, what's under your hood? It's like that with cameras,
That
right?
is so true.
So, what else do we have to
Oh, we
talk
have
about?
another. Oh yeah.
Look, they
Well,
slagging.
we do have another fun travel team story. We were driving back from northern Arizona, and we came to a rest stop. And when we pulled into a rest stop, we had some of our shirts on. And one guy walked over. He was one of the firefighters who was fighting one of the big fires in our state. Yeah, one of the hot shots. And he walked up and he said, "Hey, I'm a Raider fan too." And we're like, "Oh, hey, that's great." And so we're like, "Do you mind if we do like a quick interview?"
Okay.
So you always got to be ready for your interviews. Have all your gear ready. We call them we call our travel bags, where we just grab one, run out the door. We have stickers, T-shirts, fans, poker chips, everything. So when we come across like kids, here, have a shirt. Or even with this guy,
we got it. We need listen. For Life, our Raider story. I know y'all watching. Someone needs that role.
Oh yeah, it's a
you
good.
guys,
it's a good
you
thing
guys
to
got to
do.
come correct because they look. This is legit. We need.
Because nothing else brings a smile to your face like being able to give someone like, here, have a Raider token, have a Raider hat, have a Raider shirt, and they just go walk away beaming. You know, because once again, Raider fans are a family. We take care of each other. And then we found out that this gentleman was from Oregon.
Drink. Look, he's like looking around like, what's going on here?
If you remember, we remember you from Bend, Oregon, from the Bend, Oregon Raider Nation, Born. I believe that's what it was called. Oh, yeah, because like I said, you never know when some Raider fan's going to be there. And then you never know what kind of Raider fan that is. A big guy, maybe even a player, because we get players that show up every now and then. You know, some come to the bar, have a cigar. And we also have that, what's that one fest we have over in Phoenix? The Raider Nation.
Oh yeah, man, that's huge.
Wait, you need the mic.
That's huge. So I'm most of you know Mike Summers and the events he throws. And for the last, before COVID hit, 4 or 5 years in a row, Raider Fan Convention is always really huge here in Phoenix.
Oh, okay.
It's big. I mean, I'm not sure if it's one of the biggest ones, but I'm pretty safe that it's one of the top two.
Oh.
And that's always a fun time. So it's, we're a part of that. We have a booth there, but No, it's just it's all about positivity, integrity, loyalty with us, and just found a niche of doing a little bit some things different.
Okay, yeah,
That's all.
I love that.
And the good thing about that fan festival is that they come out there and people from the area, even from other states, show up and say, "We've never been to a game. We don't have access to all these stickers, patches, jerseys, or even access to the players." So it's great that showed up here, and people finally they're like, "Okay, well, I'm from so and so in this state, and we never get a chance to go to the game, but we show up here and they see all the super fans, they see some of the old Raider players, so it's been pretty great."
Wow, you guys do it. Listen, they do it up out here. Shoot.
We've been blessed. I mean, like I said, we don't do titles, but we definitely have a leadership team. A lot of you guys know Darkness. He dresses up, but he's part of the leadership team too. Him, Sheila, Maria, Jay, our MC Jeremy that couldn't be here today. He was going to be here. Shout out to Jeremy when you're watching this.
What's up?
You owe me a drink.
Yeah. Speaking of drinks.
Just kidding. I hope you got the house. No, so he's from NBC Sports Radio. So he's our MC. It's just, it takes a lot of work and a lot of hard dedication from a lot of people.
Right.
Not only from our leadership team, but then it's all the members, all the supporters. It's a team effort. Nobody's higher than nobody else.
Yeah.
Everyone's the same. And let's just support Raider Nation together and rock it out.
I love it. I love this vibe. We did a show not too long ago where when we first came out with like our episodes, like I said, people were kind of giving us a little hate because we were sad and disappointed and all the stuff. And, then we started like using the hashtag like Raider Nation Unite, because our point in our story is not trying to knock anything else. We just want people to know where we're coming from,
100.
But we still cool with everyone. We represent, like Arizona Raider Nation.
Hey, water.
And everyone out in Vegas. So yeah, I love that vibe that you're kind of preaching here because that's what we want to do as well.
Absolutely. Definitely.
Oh, and here we go, bartender.
How you doing?
There
boss?
we go. We need a few more drinks, I think.
Jay, you want anything else?
Boom. There you go.
There we go.
Thanks for sticking with us for that live chat. Let's see. I think we have Vanessa Hernandez. What is up, girl? Raider Art. Thanks for joining us. I saw some new people back. Do you know Corey Eppel? Raider Nation for life.
Yeah, nice.
All right, we got a good little crowd tonight. We got a Raider Squid, of course, in here still. Thanks for sticking with us.
Absolutely. If anybody is ever in Arizona, the Phoenix Metro Valley, or anywhere else, make sure you hit us up, DM us, Instagram, voicemail, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or our website, Arizona Raider Nation.
And it's all Arizona Raider Nation?
Arizona Raider Nation Media.com.
There you go.
Hit us up. Let us know you're going to be in town. We'd love to host you at our new headquarters, Riot House, Scottsdale. Just let us know. Communicate, and we'll show you a good time.
Look, it's that easy. Communicate, and they'll show you a good time.
That's it.
I like that. Can that be everyone's motto in life?
It's easy. Life's too short. Have fun.
Right? Communicate, and we'll have a good time. What's up, Q? Thanks for joining us. So, what do you expect for this season? What do you guys have? What do you have in store? What do you think for season overall?
It's playoffs or bust.
Right?
Last year, I think it was there. Everybody has different opinions, but it's playoffs or bust. Everybody freaked out about the offensive line blow up, losing Trent Brown.
I freaked out a little bit.
Absolutely. And we all know that he was, a locker room cancer, whatever he may be, but he was still one of the best on the offensive line. But we lost him. But I think getting the young guys back, and then I personally think getting Richie Incognito back for a year or two.
And for less money. And
he's a Scottsdale native, by the way.
Yeah. Okay.
He's always up in this area.
Shout out to that.
He goes up to the cigar bar. It's just going to – and then bringing in Drake as well to help Josh Jacobs.
Yeah.
The running game, guys, I personally believe is going to be money this year again.
Well, what about the running the block?
No, I mean, it's just what they've been doing with the offensive line.
Yeah.
I think Gruden's going to pound the ball even more this year.
Okay, but you think we have the O-line to block for that?
I do.
Okay.
I do think so. These young guys are hungry. They all want bigger contracts, right? They're
right.
going to play their butts off.
Okay, well, yeah.
I think so. I think we're going to be good on the O-line.
Do we have a prediction?
10-6.
Woo! 10-6. What do you think?
Yeah,
what do you think?
Somewhere around there, like around 9-7.
Okay.
I do hope they go a little further though.
Yeah, I mean, it really is time to make the playoffs. If they don't make the playoffs, do you think Gru and Carr stay?
I'm a Carr guy, so I'm more of a Carr guy than Gruden guy. But guys, Carr's my quarterback, Gruden's my coach. Yeah, everybody can say what needs to happen, what can be done, but at the same time, I'm going to support them more than I'm going to talk crap.
Okay.
Is the grass greener
Not
on the
asking
other
you
side?
to talk crap, but do you
Right.
think this is the end of the line, or do you think they're? No, I don't either. Honestly,
No, Mark Davis and Gruden.
I think they're in for the long haul.
They're in for the long haul.
Yeah.
And to that, I'll just pivot real quick from that. It's show me the grass isn't greener on the other side. Who are we going to go get to run the Gruden's to be Gruden's
That's a
quarterback?
great question, and we've discussed that a lot.
The
Like,
grass
what are the options?
Right, the grass is not greener on the other side, in my opinion. So let's just ride it out and let's rock it out.
Yeah, write it out. Like, you're like the saying guy.
Hey,
We could have. Thank you so
you.
much. Thank you so much. We could have like T-shirts made from this interview alone of all of his sayings from
Trademark.
Arizona Raider Nation. Well, since you just got your drink and I just said Arizona Raider Nation,
Hey,
you know what we got to do, and you know what you got to do at home: drink, toke, or twerk.
hey.
What do you have to say to that same question about Carr and Gru?
It's well, we're gonna stick with Carr, yeah, because he's been there long enough. He knows Gruden's scheme. He knows everything that Gruden wants him to do. But we just need to get the guys to start gelling a lot more. They need to start playing more as a team.
Yeah,
And Mark Davis, he's trusting Gruden.
yeah,
you
big
know,
time.
And he's the big owner. So if he trusts Gruden, let's just see what happens. Because we can't go in there and fire Gruden. Only Mark can do that.
Right. But so you would like to fire him? Is that what I'm picking up?
Oh no. I just want him to get out there and just let loose. Go crazy. Let's see some college plays. Where they just go crazy out there and try all these different weird things.
I would
Why
like to
not?
see that. We
Yeah.
heard Gruden's playbook's very extensive.
Yeah.
We've heard it, but we haven't seen it, right?
Exactly.
Let's open it up and let's see. Maybe he doesn't trust the players fully. Maybe they don't know it fully. I don't know what the reason is. We can only speculate. That's why we do shows like this, But I would love to see it open up, and maybe like you said with the two running. We know Gru's a running guy, so maybe with the running back addition, maybe pounds it, and that opens up some room to throw it as well.
Oh, exactly. They just need to believe in themselves individually and then believe themselves as a team. Just get behind the coach and then let's see what happens, guys.
We have Jason Marshall that says, stay away from running on every first down. Okay, I don't know. What do you think about that?
Yeah, show some creativity. Change it up a lot. Always keep the other team guessing. That's how we can get things going further.
We've got Travis predicting 11-5, Demon King predicting 12-5.
Demon King.
Wait, how is it 11-5 and 12? Travis, I think you forgot a game. Oh no, there's 17 now. Is there 17 now? Is there 17 games this season? I don't know. There's some discrepancy here in the numbers. Omar says 12-5. Q says 11-6. I mean, all right. Big expectations like every year, right?
Oh, exactly.
Every year.
Because win, lose, or tie, we're going to
Raiders
follow
till we
our Raiders.
die.
Exactly.
Well, I'll cheers to that.
Exactly.
I'll cheers to that, even though that wasn't part of the drinking game, because that's how we roll.
Exactly.
Can't figure out the score myself. So, yeah, I'm not sure. I think I've heard there's might be 17 games this season. So that's interesting. I don't know if you know this, if anyone knows this. If there is an extra game, I wonder if that will be, is that an away game or a home game?
Well, it's just like that last home game in Oakland. When it was like we were watching the clock, 3, 2, 1, 0. And we're looking around the stadium. Nobody's getting up. Nobody wants to believe that's the last game. And we just sat there. We're like,
okay, he's going to make me cry now.
yeah, exactly. That's how we were feeling. Like we did not want to leave. We wanted it to keep going. We want it to be back.
Yeah.
But now we just want to get in the new stadium. Not for a tour. I want to watch a game.
Oh, I hear you. Away or home game? I don't know how they would do that.
Yeah, right?
What's the protocol? Switch it off every year? 1 year it's going to be a
Maybe,
home game, next year be away. We'll see what they do, but I'm not sure if it's this year or not.
Okay, so I just thought of this. If it is this year, maybe I'm thinking it's an away game, And I only say that because I already paid for my season tickets,
Right.
and I don't recall paying for an extra game.
I didn't either.
Okay.
Yeah.
So maybe we just figured something out.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe, but this is the first I really even gave thought about it. I totally forgot about that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Either way, everyone's saying that that's a those numbers are playoff making record there. So
Oh, yeah.
They said to keep our guys healthy. Keep them healthy. Keep them in the game.
yeah. No, of course that's the key to it. Well, so and Richie's incognito is a big part of that.
Absolutely.
He needs to stay healthy as well,
He's
right?
a monster. He definitely, he's up there in age, but he's still gonna create holes, and I think that running game right behind him, it's gonna be great this year.
I agree. Raider Squid just brought up this point. So what do you think about the Mariota restructure?
You know what? That's good for him. Cheers to Mariota.
Cheers to him for thank you.
Absolutely.
We all owe him a drink because
Yes.
he's looking out for the Raiders.
Well, he probably had a lot of options, and not many options. I take that back, but
Several.
But if the Jets,
Yeah.
the New York Jets, are knocking at your door, and do you want to go be a starter for the Jets, or do you want to stay and possibly just compete with the Raiders?
Yeah.
You don't want to give up a starting job, but I'm sure it was family, location, and if he has to restructure, and
Yeah.
there's still great escalators on it on the back end,
Yeah.
why not stay where you were at?
Right. And the same, and I'll give the same props to Carr as well. If the rumors are true that he also kind of restructure, or he's going to, or whatever the rumor
Sure.
is, wants to restructure his contract, potentially get an extension to kind of make more money up front now for the Raiders to really go out and get the players they need. Kudos to that as well. I think that's good moves, and that's saying like they really want to win, right?
Right. No, absolutely. And it goes to say, and I don't know the official stat, but I heard it on sports radio where the last 5-6 winning Super Bowl quarterbacks have not been the highest paid on their team.
Oh, I saw some crazy stat.
Right.
Hold on, I'm gonna find this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find this this photo. Okay. It says crazy but true. Jared Goff will be making the most money in the NFL this season at $25 million. That's more than Lamar Jackson, Baker Mayfield, Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, and Kyler Murray combined.
That's insane. Come on.
Right?
And the Rams shot themselves in the foot again. I mean, it's just not going to happen for them.
Yeah, that's insane.
Well, even though he went to the Lions, but even the Rams getting Stafford, and they're paying Stafford.
Right.
These quarterbacks, obviously, no one's going to blame you for getting your money and getting paid.
Right.
But have we not looked at the Brady effect? I know we don't like Brady, but have we not looked at his track record of contracts? It's a winning method.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
More quarterbacks follow that, and we're more team players. Then
No, it's crazy. And I don't know the exact numbers and all this
Right.
stuff, but the point is the way that trade in particular was made really changed the way quarterbacks are viewed and paid and all this kind of stuff.
Right.
Because, I mean, that deal was unexpected.
Yeah.
And really kind of unreal.
Wow. Good for
So
him. Hey, you can get it.
if you can get it. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you got to do what you got to do.
Oh, absolutely.
You got to do what you got to. Hey, I'm not mad at it. It's like, don't hate the player, hate the game, right?
100%.
So we'll see. How do you feel about a car extension?
I'm for it.
Yeah.
I'm for it. I'm a car guy,
Yeah.
right? I mean,
He knows the scheme. He knows the coach. He knows the players.
yeah. And everybody says, "Oh, Gruden's going to draft a quarterback." 4 years, 5 years? No, he hasn't.
Yeah, and I don't particularly want a drafted quarterback personally. A new person to come in and try to learn the system and all that. I mean, I feel like that will make the winning
Right.
pushed way forward into the future, if you will. Like, if they're going to replace Carr, I'm not advocating for or against that, but if they decide to, I think it needs to be with an established quarterback
Right.
already that can really take the Raiders to the next level, not gamble on somebody in the draft. That's my personal opinion.
Absolutely. Why rebuild and go through that process again? And Jeremy, our MC, we sparked back and forth about this, and he finally convinced me of what if this year. And the only what if I would have traded Carr for is Russell Wilson.
Right. I'm right
That's
there
the
with you.
only what
I'm
if.
right there with you.
But
Because
again,
Russ is top 5. Carr is
Absolutely.
maybe
Top
on a
12?
good day top 12. I was going to say that.
Yeah.
And that's arguably
but at the same time, quarterback. There's at quarterback. Even if Carr's 12, I think he's 10. But let's say he's 12. 13 is a huge drop off.
Huge drop off. Huge drop off.
Yeah. So I mean, if they would have presented a good offer for Russell Wilson, I wouldn't have been mad at that. But I'm a Carr guy. Let's let him do his thing. And actually, last year everybody's talked about it. This is not news. The defense needed to be addressed.
Right.
Carr did his job.
Sure.
Let's talk about the defense and hopefully put that together. And we put up 24, 25 points a game. That should be a win.
Oh, yeah. The Raiders had to score a lot of points to get a win. So to that point, let me ask you about this. We all know the defense needed to be addressed. How do you feel about the dismantle of the offensive line?
Well, yeah.
Or do you even think it's dismantled? Let's start there.
Well, no. I think it was they blew it up definitely with Trent and the other guys gone. But they brought back, Denzel Good. They got the center from the Texans. I think they've addressed it properly. And they also addressed it on the defensive line side.
Okay.
They brought in some maulers as well, where it's going to give the secondary some time to do their thing and develop.
Right.
I mean, our young guys, let's be honest, Abram needs to get it together.
Right.
Mullen, I think he's going to be a stud. So if these guys have more time up front, if we get the pass rush going, that secondary is going to come together.
Right. Yeah, I agree. I don't have really anything to say other than that because I think you hit it personally. Hey. Yeah, you think so too?
Oh,
Yeah. All right, before we wrap up here with Arizona Raider Nation. Salud. I just want to thank not only them, but also this venue and the owners of all of the venues.
Yes.
For allowing us to do this here. I mean, I don't know how well you can see, but this this restaurant is packed right now. There is not literally not an empty table in here. So to allow us to basically take this giant table of 10 to do this, we thank you so much. Is there anything that you want to else you really want the viewers to know about what Arizona Raider Nation is really about?
Well, Arizona Raider Nation, we came into being in 2010. And we try to just present the Raiders to new people and saying, come on out, have a good time. We're not as bad as people say we are. We like to, exactly. And we like to travel and we like to go out. Whenever we go to an away game, we find out some good places to eat at, some good places to hang out at, and then just meet other Raider fans.
You're full service.
Always a great time. Yeah. Because I'm amazed. I've been following. I was born in Oakland back in 1968. So I've always been, running around meeting new people, and that's just great. It's a great feeling.
Yeah. So did you have something to add to that?
No, just real quick. No, thank you for having us.
Of course.
It's awesome to have you here. Anytime you're welcome.
Thank you.
If you're not traveling, we'll see you in Vegas. Obviously,
we'll see you in Vegas.
Game. Make it a point to come out here and watch an away game with us.
Thank you.
We'll be glad to host you. But
maybe when the A's are in town or something, that would be cool.
Absolutely.
The A's come and play. I don't know. Do the A's play the Diamondbacks?
They're the American League. We're the National
Sometimes
League.
They do, though. Sometimes they do.
Yeah.
I drove by their stadium today over at Holcomb.
Yeah.
And I was I wanted to go into the team shop and get a shirt.
Because they were away today. Yeah. So they were playing the Chicago wherever they play. So yeah, I went the last 2 days and I'm hoping to go tomorrow.
Gotcha. No, just real quick as we close, thank you again. And
of course.
Guys, check us out on social media. Our website's ArizonaRaiderNationMedia.com. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. But you guys want to have a good time, come out to Riot House. If you're in town, it's in downtown Scottsdale.
Was that open tonight? Can I come later?
It's not. It's closed tonight.
Oh, through Wednesday. It's
Wednesday.
Thursday through Saturday?
Through Sundays.
Through Sundays, okay.
Right, exactly. So we're at their sister restaurant right now, but come check us out. Come hang out. Come have a good time. Guys, it's, we're
I'm still in town tomorrow.
Let's do it. Absolutely. Absolutely. But no, just wanted to mention that.
Yeah.
We really appreciate it. Check us out. We're No Frills. It's all about integrity, loyalty, and Raider Nation, baby. So
one quick thing. How if you want to join this awesome Arizona Raider Nation, how does one go about doing that?
So glad you asked that. I really love that question. So part of the reason I started this in 2010, along with some other buddies, was I paid a few membership fees to some other entities.
Okay.
Where does that money go?
Okay.
Where does the 50-50 raffle money go? I just didn't get it anymore, and I saw the need to not be as such. And, if it's everybody's prerogative, I'm sure there's other causes, and They know where the money goes, but I never knew. And when I asked, I never got the proper answers.
Okay.
So we don't have membership fees.
Oh.
You want to be part of Arizona Raider Nation fan club? Come and hang out. You don't have to buy a shirt. You don't have to buy a patch. You don't have to buy a hat. Come and hang out and just be part of the crew. And if you do want to purchase something, guys, it's almost at cost. It's a few points above cost just to cover expenses.
Right.
We're not making any money on it. That's just the way it is. If you want to be part of Arizona Raider Nation,
I lost count. Does anyone at home? Am I on 2 or 3? I don't even know.
My point being, I'll wrap it up. Just come hang out. You don't need to give us $50. You don't need to give us $75. Just come hang out and have a great time.
There you go.
I think, I'll take it.
I think we might need one more, right?
Yeah.
I'm just drinking water.
Absolutely.
Wink, wink.
And the good thing about Arizona Raider Nation is that we don't just only, follow the team, drink to that. We also have, in addition to our travel team, we have our media group, and we also have our fitness team.
Oh.
So we have Arizona Raider Nation fitness team. Yeah, we have the Pat Tillman run coming up, and we're going to be in that.
Nice.
We did the Raider 5K where we tried to get everybody out. And so we did a lot of pictures and videos for that. But that's another thing we have, because we're like a club, and we're like, well, what else should we do? We should be doing more. Not only are we going out and feeding the homeless, we're going to away games, and we're giving everyone an outlet to come out and enjoy the Raiders and do a little bit more. It makes you feel good on the inside.
Yeah, definitely. I love
that. Good for the soul. That's what I heard. And, yes. And just remember that, before we end up, and just remember that, for just some of the latest Raider Nation news in Arizona, you just stick with Arizona Raider Nation. Yeah.
Woo! We getting it hot and heavy
Well said, Jay, well said.
in the end.
I love it.
So Mother Moon says, I love it. The guys are actually drinking every time the mention of Raider Nation. It.
We like to party. We like our cigars. We like our liquor. We're Raider fans.
We're Raider fans, right?
At the end of the day, we're all Raider fans.
And we know we like to drink. We start at 5 a.m. on game days. On game days, we start extra early. All right. Well, we're up on our time, and I'm kind of sad about that, because I've super enjoyed, conversating with you guys. Next time I'm out here, I gotta come hang out with you.
Communicate.
We should collaborate on some videos. And when we're out and wherever we end up out in the wild, let's make sure we get together. I've enjoyed talking to you guys. And I want to say again, that shirt is epic.
Oh yeah.
I mean, he repping Oaktown hard.
Yeah, we do sell these shirts.
We sell them at cost.
With the patches?
You want one? It comes with the back patch.
Okay. You want to show them the back again?
Yeah, show them the back, Jay, real quick before we wrap up. So it comes with the shirt, Dickie shirt. It comes with the big back patch. It's all custom made, embroidered. Then the front, you get a Raiders patch, and you get another state patch, club patch, and then hit us up. But it's like $6-7 above cost, guys. Like I said, we're not in it to make any money. We're just in it to be part of Raider Nation.
We love that. Our Raider Nation. And what better way to end on that? Well, you know what, everybody? You watch our show. We go out one way.
Oh, yeah.
And only one way. Raiders!
Yeah, baby.
And I'm gonna try on that helmet. He's gonna get a cool picture of me with that helmet on. All right, everybody. Thank you for joining Raider Nation. Arizona Raider Nation. Round of applause, y'all.
Our story. Yes, I represent the nation. Our story. Yes, I represent that nation. Our story. Raider Nation. Our story. That's right. And I'm with Spicy Girl and that Mother Moon. La Familia. Nice door and a quiet queue. Super Hood. Omar. On the grill. And the B-Lot. 3 amigos. 4 brothers. Mr. Nicely Seasoned. What's the mariachis with us in your Raider? Representing just like the beginning Oakland Raider. Darlene and the Raider home. What a big logo. Chucky Gruded, my boss. Black Eyes. We're tailgaters. And it began on an autumn day. Right here in the OAK. California dreaming in the Golden State. Alameda County right here in the Bay. And you could find me on that east side, yo, representing that east side, oh. But no matter what, we represent the shield, just like Anna in the band club Emeryville. Dedicated to the nation. Our story, our story. Dedicated to the nation. Our story, our story. Dedicated to the nation. Our story, our story. Raider Nation. Our story, our story. Yo, representing silver and the black, Mr. Matter of Fact, yo, is here. Without showing any pity, from Oakland to Los Angeles to Vegas, all the way to Mexico City. And I represent that nation. Our story, our story. Yes, I represent the nation. Our story, our story. Yes, I represent that nation. Our story. Raider Nation. Our story. Right. Yo, this is my story and I represent it with the pride and the poor commitment to that excellence. I represent with noise. This is how I do it. The silver and the black, and I come into the track and I represent it. Matter of fact. And I'm cruising around with Hollywood Raider all around the town, and I just found out Raider Savage on the interstate. Raider de la Baja, yeah, orale. So get over here, cause we representing now. And that I don't win as a pirate. They gotta win as a breeze. They gotta win as a race. Dedicated to the nation. Our story, our story. Dedicated to the nation. Our story, our story. Dedicated to the nation. Our story, our story. Nation. Our story, our story. Yo, representing silver and the black, Mr. Matter of Fact, yo, is here. Without showing any pity, from Oakland to Los Angeles to Vegas, all the way to Mexico City. And I represent that nation. Our story. Yes, I represent the nation. Our story. Yes, I represent that nation. Our story. Raider Nation. That's right, Mr. Matter of Fact is here.